Hello, my name is Mark Borkhardt, and I'm Senior Numismatist and Cataloger with Heritage Auctions. And we're discussing today early American copper coinage. This category includes colonial coins, half cents, and large cents. These are coins that were produced in the United States or for use in the United States, beginning in the 1600s and continuing through 1857 and the end of the half cent and large cent series. The early American coppers are probably among the most collected areas in numismatics. They've been studied very carefully for die varieties and special die characteristics since the 1850s. These coins were hand-produced in the earliest years. If we think about half cents and large cents that were first produced in 1793, they were all produced by hand at the Philadelphia Mint. The dies that were used to produce these coins were engraved by hand, and then the coins were actually struck one at a time on what was known as a screw press. And these coins have very interesting characteristics. The 1794 large cent series, for example, there are 65 different catalog die varieties of 1794 large cents. Collectors have been pursuing these since the middle 19th century by die variety, and they are, as we say, probably among the most interesting of numismatic objects from the early days of the Philadelphia Mint. The series of 1794 large cents has a special following of collectors that call themselves the Boys of 94. Not only are they interested in the large cent varieties from that year, but they also look at the variances called die states, the differences that the dies used to produce the coinage took from one coin to the next. The dies themselves would actually change throughout the production. And these die states are avidly collected as well. One coin might have no defects whatsoever from the die, and another might show where the actual steel die cracked and shows a raised line on the coin. Other coins might have what we call clash marks, where the dies actually came together without a planchet between them, and then the clash marks actually, one die struck the other. And so you actually pick up images of the two different dies on each side of the coin. So these die states are very avidly collected by the collectors. The series of early American coppers is very avidly collected today by a group of members called the Early American Coppers Club. And these collectors seek the varieties, and they are very serious collectors of numismatics.